Hello, I'm Dr. Wendy Rowley. This is Heartfield Evolution, Episode 7. It's here now. So, we've been getting a little bit of an understanding of what's evolving in the heart field, new energies. It's been an interesting series, and I hope you're finding it so. And I will see you on the other side. Oh, good day to you, dear beings of light. It is Aliene of Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother of Sound. Peace be with you, peace be with you, and peace be with you. Regarding it's here now, we have spoken about the divine feminine increase. We have spoken about the ability to attune to this and align to this. And there's also something new coming in this year between the solstice and the equinox. In the divine feminine, there's an added increase of, well, we're going to call it, and I hope that this word isn't offensive to some of you, but Christ healing energy. Now, we describe the Christ as an overarching planetary evolutionary force or consciousness that brings in evolutionary and changing things. And that is how we describe it. So think of it that way. Is it the same force that came into the Master Yeshua? Yes, it is. Has it been in other masters? Yes, it has. Has it come down to the level it did 2,000 years ago? No. Came all the way into a human through an archangel into their etheric energy so that it could be then imbued into the etheric energy in the human consciousness grid or in people. And that was purposeful. And now there is not the need to do that. For the Christ in your astral, or now your etheric is your form and structure, makes the physical body and babies and all sorts of things. And the astral is your feeling nature. It's all two energies that are part of your spiritual anatomy, your spirit body. If you can imagine that you have a spirit body overlaying your physical body. So the energetics of the Christ no longer need to come down into humans because they are moving back up through creational levels and creating change. So, because the new divine feminine is a new energy coming onto the planet at this time in an increased amount, you can think of it, if it's increased, it's risen up an octave, and therefore it's a new flavor. So that's why we say it's a new divine feminine energy, to clarify that. So within this energy of the divine feminine, there is a new Christ infusion that's happening this year. And that will happen after the June solstice, between the June solstice and the what people call the Lion's Gate portal or the August Syrian gate. There's lots of words for this, but everyone's aware that something happens in the beginning of August that feels different, that's expansive, that feels kind of like you're absent. There's a certain soul force that's absent, but at the same time, you're part of something very great. And it's because you are. You and your soul groups out in the greater field where the benevolence of the creator is, are used, if you can imagine such a thing, as sort of planetary engines of change to bring in new energies, new potentials, new pathways, new understandings, new inventions. Yes, those things they call the time capsules get on gear and they begin bringing in information into the human consciousness grid. And that has begun to percolate as of a little bit last year, more this year. They've been aligned, they've been put online, they've been allowing flow, they're allowing energies to be pulled in that no longer are needed, they're allowing energies to be pulled out that are no longer needed, and they're allowing this information of a more high and advanced level to percolate in to the consciousness grids to be received by humans. And that will also increase a little bit. And so there's a flavor that's coming in that will actually, for those who are in the healing arts and are used to working with the Christ energy, as this one says, presents as a white, it used to present as a white light with golden sparkles. A white light with sparkles, sorry, not golden. We're getting ready for our next sentence. And the energy for the new divine feminine Christ healing upgrades are like white with gold and sparkles. So you can see white light of the soul come in for healing. You can see gold light of the soul come in for healing. And then when you work with the Christ energy in healing, you'll see it as the white with the sparkles. Well, now there's a new flavor. It's white with gold with sparkles in the divine feminine. And it goes to men and women, but it goes a little bit more to women because they have a third energy field that men don't have, that connects them all the way out to the greater field that men do not have. And they have more divine feminine. They have two other layers that men don't have. They have a heart field divine feminine and they have a creational level divine feminine. So this will be felt particularly more among women in the time frame. And this is not something that needs time to percolate down to the human level like it does the divine feminine through the creational levels and the various energies until 27, 28, and 29. It's down into the physical level where, well, physical spirit overlay, we can say it that way, because chakras are interfaces between the spirit and the physical. And it'll sort of be percolating through those levels, through the creational grids during those final 3 years. But the divine feminine Christ healing upgrades that are being vamped up between the June solstice and before the beginning of August, are a new flavor coming in that you can attune to and actually work with now. So if you are in the healing arts and you have ever worked or not worked with this energy before, you can ask for this from the creative source, from your soul, into the healing and feel it as a palpable energy already. And that's something that healers are a little bit more sensitive. They are a little bit more aware, and that's just where they are. That's why they're healers. And they have usually trained over many, many, many incarnations for that. And there are many, many, many of you on the planet. So we're encouraging you to not only tune to the new divine feminine, but also to begin actively calling in and working with the new divine feminine Christ healing upgrades that are coming forward now. And that's another soul intention that you can do. So when we say it's here now, that's what is here now. So this is what we wished you to know this day in our short, sweet messages to uplift you, to make you realize, despite the news going on outwardly and the chaos apparent in your world, which is a small picture of the overall picture going on, it's just the one being sold to you, there is uh, a great thing going on at a higher level that will bring in a much benevolence through many, 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 many thousands of years. Peace be with you. You are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do. All right. This is Dr. Wendy Rowley. We're going to end this session. We're keeping them very short and sweet, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.